Hello guys, welcome back. So let me quickly show you how to use your Bitget account to trade, alright, even when you don't have the funds. So you just simply go to your features, most especially when you want to learn features. You go to your features, you can learn it without even having capital. The major goal here is learn. So when you switch to your features, you select this three dot button. The goal is to go straight to your demo trading. I'm sure most people don't know this exists. You click here for your demo trading. As soon as you click here, you'll see that the balance here has changed to this. Alright, you can choose to reduce it so that it will look much more realistic. Alright, by just going straight to the same button, and you see demo deposit here. You choose it, you click on deposits. It has added extra $1,000, so you can just click on exit. Okay, so that's being said, let's move straight to analyzing the chart. Before we do that, anytime you are on this interface, pay attention to your cross margin and also your leverage. What I do normally is to avoid being liquidated. It's always good to change your cross margin to isolated mode. The reason is this: cross means if the trade starts loading up, maybe it's going against you and it's already going against you to the point of like 100% liquidation, and let's say you eventually get liquidated by that amount and you still have some funds in your balance, the liquidation will cross to your remaining balance and to start reducing from it until the whole of your balance is wiped out. So to avoid that, if it's $100 you want to use for one particular trade, you are isolating that $100 to be focused on that trade. So if you lose that $100, that is all you just lose. It's not going to affect your balance. So that's why it's very important. You click on the cross, you select isolated, you click on confirm. When you do that, you can also change your leverage to, let's say you can reduce it to 4x or 5x thereabouts. You can use this plus or minus sign. Let's just say 5x. 10x is still fine, so it just shows the more you get to, maybe the trade is changing position. If you are using 10x, it's more like 10% of either your profit or your losses, the movement of the price action. So let's just settle with 5x. You can select the other one. Okay, so this is what we do. Now I want to go straight to analyze BTC. You click on this chart, you check it out well. If you want to analyze the chart like you want to do it on trading view, there's an avenue for you to do that. Just simply click on this pencil sign. It will take you to a chart environment. All right, so if I'm to enter this trade, for example, I'm predicting Bitcoin to go down because it has broken structure here. It has broken structure here. I just come to this point. This is a strong area of resistance that has now been broken. Now it's now looking like a very strong area of support that has been broken. Now it's not looking like a strong area of resistance. So if I want to even enter any trade, I will be entering a short at this position just in case this market starts going up. It will hit this resistance level. You can see that it's a strong area. It will hit this resistance level and still come down. That's exactly what happened on this trade. So it goes down. So I will set my short position just in case the market goes up and it touches here to bounce back down. All right, so take notes of it. 106,699.8. So you just close it, you click on that X sign to go back, and you can just touch the screen to mark that area. I already took note of it, so just click on just click on it. That's 10. Let me go check it back. Okay, 106.699. Excuse me. You click on trade. So you come here to touch this place here to input your value. 106.699. Okay. 106.699. So this is my value here, and I'm willing to use 25% of my capital. That's many of this. You just simply click and drag like this. You can click and drag. You can see it's showing the percentage. If you don't want to drag, you can just type in percentage manually. Yeah, by typing 25. So when you do that, your limit order must be set. Yeah. Without the limit, if you change it to market, this thing will not show. So it's a limit order that ensures that we are able to input our position preference. All right. So the main goal is to short it. So this is what I click after all parameter has been met. You click on this short order maximum. Let me click on it. So I click on the short position now. After clicking on short, you can see this is the order that has been created. I have two orders. This is the first one, and I have the second one here, Ethereum. Let me just close this one. It's been a while since I opened this. So after opening it, the first thing you must do, don't ever forget to set your take profit, most especially your stop loss. This is what has made novice lose money and start blaming either futures or forex. At least you set your stop loss before you can now start saying you have observed good risk management. So we'll go back again to this here. You check it out. You can see this is the position I've opened. All right, I've opened it. This is a day chart, a daily chart. If I go to 4 hours, let's see the distance there. You can see this is the distance on the 4 hours. That means I'm waiting for the trade to go back up to touch my position here, and it's going to move. Before this trade goes up, you can still change this position if you are not cool with it. All right, you can still change this position. So when you are predicting short now, that means you want the market, you are predicting that the market goes down. So if there's any area of stop loss you must set the stop loss above the short position. That means around here, because if the market goes against you, that means you'll be on minus. So imagine that it is here that is your stop loss. If it goes against you and it triggers here, this is where you just lose some amount of money that you can afford to risk. So now presently stop loss or take profit has not been set. So what do? You touch this open short. There are two ways of adding it. You can either do it directly here. You touch the stuff and you will see the TP and SL showing here. You can just touch. If you want to set your stop loss, you can click on the SL. It comes straight here and you adjust it. All right. You can either use the slide. As you are sliding it, take note of these losses. Remember, it's like 1,000 something dollars that I'm using here, right? So you use the slide here to mitigate your losses. Maybe you don't want to lose up to this amount in case the trade goes against you. You can always slide it to something you can afford to still risk. Maybe this amount. Okay, let's see, just $5 of this. So I now click on confirm. Can you see that now? So after clicking on confirm, at least you can ideally see from here that, okay, before this trade goes up, this is the area that you have to, lose that amount in case the thing touches here. But if it does not touch here, maybe it still comes and almost want to touch. If it doesn't touch, it's not going to be triggered. All right. So after you've set your stop loss, you make sure you come set your take profit. You can see it's waiting for you over here to set it. All right, so the same way you set your stop loss, that's how you can always set your take profit. Take note, there are two ways of doing this. You don't find this too in all other exchanges. This is just a special feature on Bitget. On Bybit and several other exchanges, they have their own method of adding take profit and stop loss. Mind you, if you don't want to add it here directly, you can just come, let me add the take profit through another method. You can just go straight to trade, and you scroll down. Take note here, you check the details, always learn to explore. You can see take profit and stop loss. Presently, this is my stop loss I set initially. It's showing here. So if I come here now and I click on TPSL, you'll see that SL has been determined here. I don't need to slide. I can still choose to come slide here, but this is what I came here for. So you come straight to take profit and you slide. So imagine just 40% or 40, yeah, this 40%. If the market goes up or goes lower to my favor, this is the amount I will be making if it touches this take profit position. All right, so let's see how it goes. So I come to confirm. When I come to confirm now this is where you can say you want to go and sleep, because you already know the amount you are willing to lose and the amount that hopefully it hits your take profit. So you go back to your chart to check the overview of everything. If you can't find the take profit position, take note, is because you must have taken it downwards. So what you're expected to do is increase your time frame to like a day. When you've done that, you can see the take profit position is showing here. This is it here. The stop loss is here, and this is your entry position. You can see everything is already showing to you. If you want to remove this line here, you remember where we even imputed it in the first place was in this edit mode. So you click on the pencil and you touch the red line. When it shows, you'll see this menu showing down here. Just simply click on delete button to remove it, and you go back to exit this platform. So this way now I've set my take profit, so you can see it's logical. If this trade now goes back up, touches my entry point, which is this, and it does not, and it's bounced back down from here and now touches this point, that means I will be making that profit. If you want to see the profit, you click on the take profit. You can see it here. You can see, right? You can see this is how some people use huge amount of money to make like $300 and something with just small position. So whenever you get to see trades go up drastically or down drastically, just know that any futures traders that have done the right thing in the area of predicting correctly, they've eaten large. All right, so I hope this is clear enough on how to use the features to navigate through. So whenever you get to see a signal and you are asked to set your entry price, you already know how to set the entry price. Okay, when you are asked to set the take profit, set your take profit with your discretion. You don't have to ask for anybody to tell you, but mind you, you need to use discretion here. There's what they call fair value gap. The reason why this stuff here now we bounce back is because of this fair value gap here. There's a fair value gap here. That's why this trade hits this place and bounce back down. So there's so much more you need to learn, but for now I hope this sinks. If it doesn't, refresh yourself by watching the video over and over again. Thanks for watching.